So a question from Jim Rickard. At the GCP Executive Board last year on the 28th of September, Andy Williams suggested that if finance for the GCP's preferred route was not forthcoming within 6 months, then the board should be, and I quote, seriously considering different proposals. Brian Milnes concurred and also acknowledged the consultation process had been flawed and that the notion that the GCP's preferred route would serve the communities of Stapleford and Great Shelford had been discounted. Councillor Milnes went on to describe preferred route as, again, I quote, hugely more expensive than the alternative, about £100 million. In view of those remarks, including an implicit acknowledgement of the now notorious vote-splitting technique employed in the consultation, and given that almost double that 6-month period has elapsed, will the Joint Assembly recommend to the Executive Board first that paragraphs 1.17, 1.18 of the minutes of this item are corrected, and secondly, that since the prospect of raising the finance for GCP preferred scheme seems ever less likely, the Board should, in Mr. Williams' words, seriously consider different proposals.
Thank you, Chair. In terms of the question from Jim Rickard, the Cambridge South East Transport Scheme has been subject to extensive consultation and significant business case development. A review of the alternative route was undertaken, and the assessment favoured the preferred off-road solution as being faster, more reliable, more patronage, more active travel users. It is notable that a few short months after that board decision, the government made available grant monies to this area to specifically progress the scheme in two aspects. One is to submit the Transport and Works Act application to the Secretary of State to be considered through the appropriate processes by the Planning Inspectorate before a final decision is made. And secondly, to invest in Francis Crick Avenue to reflect both the CSET scheme and the emerging is the wrong word, the new Cambridge South, it's emerging, and it's a new rail station, the Cambridge South station that is on track for delivery next year. It's a rail station, it would be on track. And so that is what the proposals are for in terms of the paper. As noted in the paper, discussions with MHCLG about future funding continue, and to date they have been positive.